We are back at Denmark Drone Park after it's been a while. We have the Legion Go and our MLRS radio here. We have Patrick, who has built his first ever Develop Air, a Develop Air HP. So this is going to be not just a maiden flight for Patrick built Develop Air model, but the specific Develop Air HP. So a few weeks in the works. We'll see how she flies. And you may notice there is a different bracket than usual on this Develop Air HP, because if all is successful following this flight or during this flight session, we will be back out here in the week or so following to do some tether testing, which we have not done in a while. So instead of using battery power, we'll get power from the ground via a generator or a household style outlet, and basically operate Develop Air, or really only the Develop Air HP model, on a tether cable as if it's a mobile tower. Got a loud pop with the 6S battery. Haven't checked props yet. Counterclockwise, counterclockwise. That looks good.
All right, sweet.
You did not overlook it, and I did not now overlook it on my...
I checked it like 3 times.
Double check. So what, it would be a quadruple check if you've already checked 3 times?
Yeah.
This was the first time a Develop Air that wasn't a Develop Air Micro, which is still in development, has been set up using the iVue Pilot methodic configurator.
Yeah.
And so this one has not been set up, you know, per usual, so to speak. The excuse is already starting now. Can you believe it? All right, so we need to bring the Develop Air back over here, pop open the top cover, and see if we can spot the LED on the radio. See what color it is. We're getting some light flickering.
I think it connected.
Ah, it did connect. Look at that. Okay. All right, we do have to calibrate the compass, quite possibly the accelerometer as well. Yeah, all right, we get it. We get it. All right, I just deleted the geofence. It's still visible there. All right. Compass calibration, which we could do in the iVue RC app now. But while we're in QGroundControl, let's just do it there. Fold in the props, even though this would be so much better to do without the props being on in the first place. And now, Patrick, you're going to give me updates. The bar along the top of the screen is going to go from left to right. And as it's going from left to right, you know, update, hey, it's about 20%, 50%, etc. as I'm rotating it. And you'll just hit OK when I say, you know, OK or go ahead or...
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, go ahead and hit OK.
All right. About 25%. 50%. 75.
Just let the battery slide.
About 95. External yellow and internal red.
We're just going to try using the one.
So what's the difference between the external and internal?
The external is built into the GPS unit, the internal is built into the flight controller.
Okay.
And so the flight controller being lower down is going to be closer to the other electronics, especially the battery and other power wires.
Okay, makes sense. And you weren't kidding about interference. You weren't kidding about interference.
Yeah, no,
Just
it's
thinking about putting magnets in it for the boom arms.
very particular, especially with these standard GPS units. Now the new GPS units in the Developer Mini and then the upgraded RTK, like the larger GPS units, fare far better. So we are getting ready to fly up here in green. However, in doing the compass calibration, because typically using this payload bracket, you use a much smaller battery that's designed to work with a air module that is hooked up to a tether cable. And so I kind of crammed a battery in there that was not really supposed to fit. Let me see if I have some zip ties. I mean, quite frankly, we're probably all right with flying like this, at least for a short hover, if everything else is okay. We got tape. Look at that. That might be all we need. And we got zip ties. All right, if we can't make it work with 2 zip ties and tape, I would say I'm not a real engineer, but we already know I'm not a real engineer. Patrick, your first unit not holding up too well. No. Given, again, that's a PLA part, so this material that broke is not anywhere near as strong as the production material we use currently.
Yeah.
All right. We'll just do a quick hover if we're even successful in doing a quick hover, and then we'll have to come back out with a new bracket, especially before we do tether testing. But I'd like to get up, or try to get up and running before he's ready to go. Although it looks like he might be ready to go as well. We are definitely having problems with these MLRS radios as well, but vehicle configuration, joystick, button assignment, and QGroundControl is not picking up. So QGroundControl is not responding to joystick input. Let's see if the iVue RoboControl app will. All right. Okay, yeah, it's not responding to joystick input. And I don't have the PlayStation controller with me. So we're going, you want to try, just see if it'll hover, no controller?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
We can just try that.
Let's do this in QGroundControl. Wow, we're not even going to try it out in our own software first. No balls, no faith. All right, we're just gonna try takeoff to 10 feet. This could be catastrophic.
Okay.
Some pretty bad oscillations. Let's see if we can land before it crashes and lands on itself, but somewhat successful test flight.
All right.
Again, what did I say at the office? It's successful if it gets up in the air, stays up there until we have it come down. And so obviously some work to do on the interference side. That could also probably be overcome just by using both compasses, but probably some better wire management. We dive a little bit deeper into the radio interference problem. That shouldn't be this bad at this distance.
Is it a problem with weight or because of the motors?
No, it's just, again, interference, and you could do the tuning to get rid of some of that interference, but it's basically just picking up, the motors, like everything, operates on a vibration on a signal, and so it's just picking up vibrations and signals from the other components. Well, that's it for this video. Another develop air flight, successful than some, more successful than some, not all, but thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. Peace.